All right, everyone, let's talk about something really cool. Forget about your regular smartphones and your fancy gaming consoles for a minute. We are diving into a world that feels like it's straight out of a spy movie. This is the world of hacking gadgets. These are not just toys, they are powerful tools that can interact with the technology all around us. Think about it. We are surrounded by signals, networks, and devices talking to each other constantly. Hacking is really about curiosity. It's about understanding how things work and seeing if you can make them do something new. They are designed for security professionals, researchers, and hobbyists who are passionate about technology. They help us find weaknesses in our systems so we can make them stronger and more secure for everyone. The thrill of using one of these gadgets is something else. It's that aha moment when you finally figure out how a system works. It's like solving a really complex puzzle that no one else could crack. You might use a device to read the data from your hotel key card just to understand the technology behind it. Or maybe you'll test your own home Wi-Fi network to see if it's as secure as you thought. Each little experiment is a learning opportunity. It's a hands-on way to learn about radio frequencies, network protocols, and hardware security. This isn't just theoretical knowledge from a textbook, it's real practical experience that you can see and touch. Understanding these tools gives you a whole new appreciation for the technology that powers our lives. It helps you become a more informed and empowered user of technology. In this video, we're going to count down the top 3 hacking gadgets that are blowing minds in 2025. These are the tools that are accessible, fun, and incredibly powerful. So grab your screwdriver and let's get ready to dive in. Before we jump into our countdown, let's set the stage. What exactly makes a gadget a hacking gadget? It's not about being illegal or dangerous by default. Instead, it's about capability. These devices are designed to interact with, analyze, or manipulate other electronic systems. These tools have evolved so much over the years. It used to be that you needed a backpack full of bulky, expensive lab equipment. Now, you can have a device that fits in your pocket but has more power than a room full of equipment from a decade ago. When you get one of these tools, you're joining a global community of makers, thinkers, and tinkerers. Someone might figure out how to read a new type of RFID tag and then share that code with everyone. It's a very open and exciting environment. These gadgets represent a movement of curiosity, learning, and taking control. They empower us to go from being passive consumers of technology to active participants who understand the digital world. The gadgets we're about to see are prime examples of this philosophy. They are accessible, incredibly capable, and ridiculously fun to use. So let's get this countdown started. I promise you won't be disappointed. All right, coming in at number 3 on our list is a gadget that has absolutely taken the tech world by storm. If you've spent any time on tech TikTok or YouTube lately, you've definitely seen it. I'm talking about the Flipper Zero. This little device looks like a cute retro-style toy, but is an absolute powerhouse. Often called the Swiss Army knife for hackers and geeks, it packs a ton of functionality into a tiny pocket-friendly package. So, what does it actually do? Well, what doesn't it do? Main feature, sub-1 GHz radio. It interacts with a huge range of wireless devices. Garage door remote, wireless weather stations, smart home devices. You can capture a remote signal, analyze the waveform, save it, and replay it to emulate the remote. Imagine a universal remote that works on way more than your TV. Great way to learn about invisible radio signals around us, but that's just the surface. It also has RFID and NFC. Read, save, and emulate office access cards, transit passes, NFC chip and a credit card, public data only. It also has IR transmitter and receiver. Control TVs, control air conditioners, any standard IR device. Download community databases of remote codes for thousands of devices and turn it into the ultimate universal remote. Why it's number 3, accessibility. Not intimidating. Fun and gamified UI. Feature, dolphin mascot that grows and levels up. Makes learning radio protocols feel like a game. Perfect for beginners, yet powerful enough for pros. Let's dig deeper into what makes the Flipper Zero tick. The magic lies in its all-in-one design. The sub-1 GHz radio is probably the most famous part. It operates on the same frequencies as many household wireless devices. The Flipper can listen for these signals, show you information about them, and record them. Once recorded, you can replay it. Demonstrations, opening car doors, controlling garage doors. Then there's the 125 kilohertz RFID and NFC capability. RFID, key fobs for offices and apartments. The Flipper can read these fobs, tell you the type of chip they use, and save their unique ID. In many cases, it can emulate that fob as a digital copy. NFC works similarly. Contactless payment cards, modern transit passes. You can read the public information from these cards. The Flipper Zero doesn't stop there. It also has GPIO pins, general purpose input-output. This is a huge deal for tinkerers. Connect to an Arduino, connect to a Raspberry Pi, connect to other microcontrollers. This turns the Flipper into the brain for custom electronics projects. Use it as a testing tool, debugger, or main controller. This extensibility is key. It means the Flipper can grow with your skills. One of the best features is the open source firmware. The software is open for anyone to see, modify, and improve. A massive community of developers writes custom firmware that adds new features. If you find a new device, someone in the community is probably adding support for it. This constant evolution means the Flipper you buy today will be more capable a year from now. It's a living, breathing project. Coming in at the number 2 spot is a legendary tool in the world of cybersecurity, a gadget that has been a favorite of security testers for years. I'm talking about the Wi-Fi Pineapple from Hawk 5. If the Flipper Zero is a Swiss Army knife, the Wi-Fi Pineapple is a specialized master key for everything related to Wi-Fi. This device is designed for one primary purpose: to audit and analyze Wi-Fi networks. It gives you an incredible level of visibility and control over the wireless networks around you, making it an essential tool for network security. The Wi-Fi Pineapple is essentially a specialized router, but with a powerful software suite designed for security testing. It usually has multiple Wi-Fi radios, which allows it to perform some very clever tricks. It can simultaneously scan for nearby Wi-Fi networks and devices, while also creating its own access points. The main goal is to help security professionals perform man-in-the-middle assessments. This is where the Pineapple positions itself between a user's device like a phone or laptop and the internet, allowing the tester to see all the traffic that flows between them. How does it work its magic? One of its most famous features is its ability to mimic trusted Wi-Fi networks. Your phone and laptop remember every Wi-Fi network you've ever connected to, like Starbucks_Wi-Fi or Home_network. They're constantly broadcasting requests for these networks. The Pineapple listens and can instantly create a fake access point with the same name. Your device connects automatically, and all internet traffic can be routed through the Pineapple for analysis. This capability makes the Wi-Fi Pineapple a powerful auditing tool for network administrators. You can use it to see how vulnerable your users and company devices are to these attacks in public places. You can see what data is being sent unencrypted and educate users on VPN importance. It has a very user-friendly web interface that makes launching assessments and viewing results incredibly simple. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Its power comes from specialized hardware and incredibly slick software. The device is packed with multiple radios that can be configured in various ways. This multi-radio setup is crucial. One radio constantly scans all Wi-Fi channels for devices and access points, gathering intelligence. Other radios launch targeted assessments. It's like having a dedicated scout and attack team in perfect sync. The software interface is where the real magic happens. From this dashboard, you can see a live view of the entire Wi-Fi landscape. You see all the access points, all the client devices not even connected to networks, and what networks they're looking for. The dashboard presents you with infusions, essentially apps or modules for different tasks. The Pineapple can de-authenticate a device from its legitimate network, forcing it to search for a new one. Beyond man-in-the-middle capabilities, it's also a fantastic analysis tool for capturing and analyzing traffic. The dashboard includes built-in visualizers that help you spot interesting data like unencrypted credentials. For security professionals, this provides concrete evidence of vulnerabilities that need to be fixed. Powerful hardware, user-friendly interface, and actionable intelligence that's made the Wi-Fi Pineapple the king of Wi-Fi auditing for years. And now for the number 1 spot on our list. This is a gadget that is so subtle, so devious, so powerful that it feels like something out of a Q-branch lab. I'm talking about the OMG cable. At first glance, it looks completely unremarkable. It looks exactly like a standard USB-C lightning cable that you would use to charge your phone or transfer data. But hidden inside its connector is a tiny, powerful computer and Wi-Fi chip. This is what makes the OMG cable so mind-blowing. It functions as a normal cable. You can plug it into your phone and charge it, transfer photos to your computer. It works perfectly. But while it's plugged in, it can be secretly controlled by an attacker from a web browser anywhere in the world. The cable creates its own hidden Wi-Fi access point that attackers can connect to. They get a web interface that allows them to run scripts and deploy payloads on the host machine. Think about the implications. Someone could swap your charging cable with an OMG cable and you would never know. They could give one to you as a gift. You plug it into your work laptop to charge your phone, and suddenly, an attacker has a direct line into your computer. They can execute keystroke injection attacks. The cable can pretend to be a keyboard and type commands. It can open a command prompt, download malware, steal your saved browser passwords, then close the window instantly. All while you're just sitting there thinking your phone is charging. The level of stealth is unprecedented. Previous attacks used devices that looked like USB drives, but a charging cable? Everyone uses them. They are everywhere. They are considered completely harmless. The OMG cable exploits this trust in the most brilliant and terrifying way. The physical engineering is insane. A Wi-Fi microcontroller packed inside tiny connector plastic. It's not just a chip. It's a system running a web server, managing Wi-Fi connections, executing complex scripts. The attacker UI is slick. Connect to the cable's Wi-Fi and get a simple web page with a payload menu. Advanced features include geofencing to activate only at specific GPS coordinates, and self-destruct to erase all forensic evidence. This is the point where we have to have a serious talk. With great power comes great responsibility. These tools are designed for learning, testing, and security research. Using them to access networks, devices, or data you don't own is illegal, unethical, and a bad idea. They are for white hat hacking. A white hat finds vulnerabilities before the bad guys do and responsibly reports them. This is how we get more secure online banking, safer Wi-Fi, and more robust operating systems. The golden rule is simple. Only test on your own equipment. This is your personal lab. Use the OMG cable to demonstrate payload injection attacks on your own personal computer. By experimenting on your own devices, you can learn everything without crossing legal or ethical lines. It's the perfect sandbox for curiosity. Get involved with the community positively. Share what you learn, contribute knowledge back to help everyone grow. If you find a vulnerability in your own router, try to report it to the manufacturer. The world of cybersecurity is all about collaboration and sharing. Be part of the solution, not the problem. Use your new powers for good. So there you have it. 3 of the most mind-blowing gadgets changing the game for tech enthusiasts and security professionals in 2025. Flipper Zero, Wi-Fi Pineapple, OMG Cable. Each device opens a new window into the invisible world of technology around us, more than hardware. Keys to deeper understanding of how our modern world actually works. Radio waves, network protocols. The journey is one of the most rewarding for a tech fan. A path of constant learning and discovery. Learning how your TV remote works, analyzing your home network security. These gadgets make the journey accessible and fun, turning complex concepts into hands-on experiments. Stop being a passive user. Become an active, knowledgeable participant. If this sparked your curiosity, dive deeper. You don't have to buy everything. Start by reading, watching videos, engaging with online communities, learn radio frequencies, learn networking, learn security principles. Knowledge is your most important tool. Hardware helps you apply it. Stay curious. Keep asking, how does that work? And never stop tinkering. Always be responsible and ethical. Build, learn, secure. Do not break or cause trouble. The world needs more curious people who know technology inside out. It needs more white hats. Go start your learning adventure. Maybe you'll discover the next big vulnerability or invent the next mind-blowing gadget. The world of technology is vast and full of puzzles. Your adventure starts now. Remember, these tools represent more than just hardware. They're gateways to understanding and improving our digital world. Join the community of ethical hackers, security researchers, and curious makers who are making technology safer for everyone. The resources are out there, the community is welcoming, and the technology is more accessible than ever. And don't forget to check out lttstore.com for some cool gear to support your tech journey. Whether you're testing your own network security, learning about radio protocols, or exploring hardware hacking, always remember the white hat principles. Your curiosity and ethical approach to security research can have a positive impact on technology for millions of users. The future of cybersecurity depends on curious, ethical researchers who understand these systems inside and out. So pick up these tools, start learning, and help build a more secure digital world for everyone. The adventure is just beginning.